All right, we're back. I have not posted on this channel in like 2 to 3 years. It's been a ridiculously long time, and there's really no excuse. I really have no excuse of why I haven't posted. I just kind of neglected to post. As you guys can see, this is obviously not Green Truck. It's a little different. Green Truck unfortunately met its fate and decided to grenade itself and lose oil pressure. So I kind of decided that I needed something a little more reliable with the career field I'm going into. I'm going to be traveling a lot. And so I decided to just get rid of Green Truck. I'll put some pictures and videos up on the screen right now of what it looked like before I sold it, because it had quite the transformation since last time you guys saw it. I mean, it was a pretty clean truck, in my opinion, for a high schooler's truck. Like, I don't think you really could have done it much better than how I did. Probably, you know, new paint job, some body work, but sold Green Truck, and drove my dad's truck for a while until I found this. This is my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. It's got 38,000 miles on it. It's a TSS package, as you guys can see there on the tailgate. This thing's a ripper. I mean, gets really good gas mileage. It's the 2.7 inline 4. It's not the V6, it's the inline 4. And so, you know, I'm still getting like 22, I think, is like my peak. 23 is my peak. So, I mean, honestly, not bad. I've seen the V6 is getting like 16 to 17 or something in that range. So, honestly, I'm really satisfied with what it does, how it performs. So, yeah, today I'm just going to be doing kind of a little walk around, kind of getting into some stuff. The main thing I wanted to address, though, was that Green Truck was gone, and this is going to be the new truck. But we're going to do a little walk around. We're going to look at some stuff on it. I'm going to show some of the stuff I've kind of done to it. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. First and foremost, we have these rough country fog lights. These things are stupid bright, because if you own one of these trucks, you know these headlights are they're just useless. They're trash. They're so dim, you know, they don't light up the road for anything. And so I already knew within the first few months of ownership that I was going to need some fog lights or some bulbs or some headlights or something. So got those fog lights. They're so bright. I'll put up a clip on the screen of them at night. I mean, they are stupid bright. Like, you can see pretty dang far in front of you, and they make a really noticeable difference. And you're not really breaking the bank like you are with some Baja Designs or something, because I know the Baja Designs and Dial Designs, or Dial Dynamics and Baja Designs, I know they can be pretty expensive and burn a hole in your pocket. So for bang for your buck, I think these were like $100. Honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm throwing these on any time of the week, any day of the week. I'm picking these over the Baja Designs unless I have the money. They come with brackets. They come with the little plastic cover piece here, and of course the light. It comes with cord, switch, the whole shebang. But another cool feature about these is they actually have the amber DRL. So if you look in here, you can see that little strip right there. It's an amber DRL to match the amber on the headlights. I'll put up a clip of those as well. And so, yeah, fog lights, 100%. One of my favorite mods by far. Just help with visibility overall. I mean, you can't really be complaining, you know. Another thing up front that I did was I did the TRD off-road grill. I got rid of the black grill that comes with this thing. I just thought it could look kind of base model-y. I just wasn't a big fan of it. I always love these off-road grills. I know a lot of people go with the TRD Pro grills, and I'm going to be honest, I just really cannot get behind how those look. I love these ones way more. I think they're a little different. You don't see a lot of people running them, and it kind of offsets the front with the gray, you know. Now everything's just black. So I chose this over the Pro grill. I think it looks amazing. It definitely, you know, makes the truck look a little more alive, a little more not so base model-y, and yeah, 100% one of my favorite mods. Last thing I did on the front was I took off the air dam. A lot of people say it affects your gas mileage on stuff, but honestly, I mean, I was fine with sacrificing it for looks. I think this thing looks 10 million times better with it off. It just looks a lot more aggressive, and so I 100% take that off. I recommend taking it off. I mean, first mod, that thing's got to go. It's just a few clips, and I think a couple bolts, and it's done. Another thing here on the front I did was these rough country ditch lights. These things are stupid bright, and they got the wide angle on them. Stupid bright, wide angle. I mean, if I go to my side here, I can probably see past this door, honestly. And so, I mean, they angle out. They're stupid bright. I'll put a clip up of them at night. I mean, these things are just like, they're just amazing. I mean, they're stupid bright. They light up everything. and they're super worth it, I think, if you have one of these trucks. And you, of course, again, like I said, if you don't want to break your bank on some Baja designs or something, I definitely think these rough country lights are the way to go. Stupid bright, and I feel like they keep up. This truck did come with steps on it, but I took the steps off. This thing's stock ride height, and I ditched the steps. I mean, I'm too tall. I catch my legs on them, and in my opinion, they were just more in the way than actually serving a purpose. So I ditched the steps, took them off, sold them on Facebook for $100 or so, and yeah, so made some profit out of that. Continuing down the side here, I do have tint on it. So if we go to the back, I have 5 on the back window, 5 on the 2 rear passenger windows, 15 on the fronts, and then I have a 5% brow as well. And I mean, this thing is murdered out. Like, as soon as it gets dark out, you cannot see up in this thing at all. You can kind of see up in the front during the day, but the back, I mean, the back is, it's a mirror. You can't see nothing. You can just see yourself. So definitely a must-have mod. I skipped out on tint on this thing for so long, and as soon as I got it, I instantly regretted skipping out on tint for as long as I did. And so I'm so glad I finally got that out of the way. I've only had it tinted for 3 or 4 weeks, I think, and oh my goodness, it's definitely the best mod. First thing you got to do to your truck, no matter what, is get tint. Another thing I invested in is these EGR rain visors. I put these on the green truck before I sold it, and I really enjoyed them, but the problem with the green truck ones is they were the ones that mount to the body. And so I found these EGR, they're the in-channel mount ones. And I mean, these things are slick. You can barely even tell they're on. And I just think they look stupid good. They're one of those kind of must-have mods for me. I know a lot of people dislike them and a lot of people don't understand them, but to me, they're one of the must-have mods that I think I just gotta have on everything. And one little complaint I will have is this window, the motor is going out on it, and so it kind of was a pain putting these in and trying to roll the window up. It would get caught sometimes. The 2 front ones got caught every time I rolled up the window, but as I rolled up the window more, they kind of worked themselves in. The backs had no problem though, absolutely no problem. They fired right up. And so yeah, definitely rain visors, in my opinion, one of the things you got to do. Coming around to the back here, nothing really done to the back, but I do have LEDs in the license plate lights. I'll put a clip of those up right now. And I do have LEDs in the reverse lights and the brake lights, just so whenever you hit the brakes, it kind of has that instant flash instead of that little, like, you know, pulse. I like that flash look, like I'm braking, not kind of a, you know, it's pulsing. So yeah, did LEDs, reverse lights, license plate lights, and brake lights, and I will have clips of those rolling right now. And that's the only thing I've done to the back. Since this thing's a inline 4, it does not come with the trailer hitch, so that's why that's not on there. Of course, with this being a TSS, it has a color match rear bumper, which I'm super thankful for. Moving on into the bed, nothing really going on back here, but I do have a CB antenna. I believe I got this antenna from Flying J or Loves or something. I can't exactly remember where, but have it mounted in right here in the bed. Definitely want to change setups maybe in the future, but for now it does the trick. The cord runs around right here, runs down the body line, down the frame, and comes up into the body over there. And we'll get into the inside here in a minute. Got a couple stickers on here, repping Heatwave, repping Work For It. And other than that, that is it for the outside. I'll do one more walk around for y'all. I mean, I just absolutely love the way this thing looks. I've always been a big fan of Tacomas, always kind of thought they looked pretty slick. And I mean, the aftermarket support for these things are insane. You can do so much to these things. I was kind of blown away whenever I first got this and kind of started looking into stuff. So I definitely got some plans for this. I probably won't go too crazy though with it because, like I said, it is going to be my daily. So I'm thinking maybe just a level, wheels, tires, you know, headlights, something simple. I don't want to go too crazy with this thing because, like I said, it's going to be my daily. I'm planning on getting a project in the future whenever I can. But for now, you know, we'll just leave her how she is. She runs good. She gets good gas mileage. She gets to point A to point B. And I'm very thankful for that. So getting into the inside, this thing's a TSS, so it's got cloth seats. One thing I really want to get is some seat covers. I love these seats. They're super comfortable, but I don't like the light gray look. I would love for it to be blacked out and find some leather ones. So definitely a mod that I'm looking at for sure. One mod I do have in here though is LED interior lights. So as you can see right there, and then the rear lamp back there. Whenever it's nighttime, I'll put up a clip right now as well. Whenever it's nighttime out, these things are bright. You can see in here, especially with this dark tint, I mean, you can really tell that, you know, the lights are on in here. So I'm, you know, love that mod. Final thing that I really have in the interior is my CB. My cable is running in here, and it comes in from under one of the little rubber flanges, and I ran it up through the plastic. All the cord is under the seat, and the CB plugs in right there. And so that's pretty much it for the interior. I mean, this thing's super clean. No complaints with this thing at all. Only complaint I do have is within the first month or so I owned it, it decided to try to throw a belt. And so threw a belt and threw an idler pulley. And so that's the only thing that I'm kind of like, that's the only thing that kind of, you know, hung me up with this thing. But other than that, I mean, this thing is a lot of fun to drive. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it gets from point A to point B. It looks good doing it, and I absolutely love this thing. I'm super excited to start posting what we do on this channel, and I'm excited to get back into posting. I'm gonna try and post a lot more as I have videos. I know I have some video plans coming up soon. I have a lot of stuff that I wanna do, and I have a video. We're gonna help a buddy out of mine. He bought something for his car, and so that'll be a fun video to get into. Have a little installation video. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, make a quick video of the walk around of the truck. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm gonna leave a link to everything that's on this truck. So the ditch lights, fog lights, the EGR, rain visors, and if I can find out what antenna and stuff that is, I will put a link onto that, put a link onto my stickers as well. And if I can figure out what bulbs these are, I can put a link into those, because I stole those off Green Truck before I sold it. So I don't know if I'll have some easy luck trying to find out what bulbs they are, but I'm definitely gonna try for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed. This was a lot of just talking this video, but just needed something to kind of kickstart, get back into it, and kind of showcase what's gonna be coming to the channel here. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into posting. It's been way too long overdue, and I feel like, you know, I needed to come back. And I got a new project, and I'm probably just gonna end this one right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I know it was probably just a lot of talking, like I said, but I promise we got some content coming soon. I got some things planned, and some big plans for the channel, and some big plans for this thing as well. And so I'm super excited to be able to share it with you guys and post it for you guys, and just start posting again. I'm really excited to start posting again. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, till then.